What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fish, and class is in session. I recently did a video titled, "It's Time to Get Real About Knives and EDC." I will pin that video to the end screen. Go and watch it. The reason I did that video is because we live in this freaking fantasy land of make-believe where people just pretend and everybody else goes along with the fantasy make-believe bullshit pretend because they're so afraid of offending someone. And there's a lot of that fantasy and pretending going on in the knife and EDC community, and I wanted to address those things. Today, I am going to share some more hard truths with you about knives and EDC, and there's going to be a whole bunch of folks that are going to get freaking butthurt. You will never use your knives hard enough to justify all the money that you have spent on super steels that you just don't need. Batoning wood with a knife makes about as much sense as cutting a steak with a spoon. Kershaw knives are for guys that don't have real knives. Gerber knives are for guys that don't have real Kershaw knives. Your donut knives are lamer than your Hawaiian shirts. Assisted knives are like clip-on ties. It's time to put on your big boy pants and learn some man skills. Shiny DLC makes about as much sense as frosted mirrors. People who buy tactical knives are the same people who own countless pew-pews and have never put a single round downrange. Using the Swiss Army knife toothpick as a toothpick is the equivalent of flossing with a shoelace. Knife slips are just pivot condoms for nervous types. Out the front autos are just gas station knives on a spring. Preppers are just tweakers minus the meth. Double nail nicks only make sense for people with 3 hands. Modern slip joint knives are for fuds who wish they weren't so uncool. EDC hanks are just bougie shop rags for people who have never been in a shop. Chinese clone knives are bad. Don't buy them. Unless those Chinese clone knives are from Walmart, then they're good and you should definitely buy them. Cold steel knives are for wannabe Rambo LARPers. A cotton sampler blade is just a defective spoon. Opinel knives are for people who like to charcuterie in their spare time. Speed holes do not make your knives faster. Lanyards are for guys who like to handle dangly bits. Old-timer knife scales look like skid marks in dirty underwear. Butterfly knives are for Rubik's Cube dorks that are too uncoordinated for nunchucks. Kieranite knife scales are the acrylic press-on fingernails of the EDC world. Mora knives are for people that don't use actual fixed blades. Knucks are only made so that guys that have never thrown an actual punch can feel super badass. You will never castrate an animal with a spay blade. The $10 Ozark Trail Benchmade clone is the best knife ever made. It is a game changer. It is going to change the industry forever, and you should definitely buy 10 of them. You know, for gifts. If you made it this far, you're probably someone that watches my channel regularly, and you know that I am guilty of all of the things that I bagged on in the first video and also in this video, and I did it to illustrate a point that people get so freaking bent out of shape that they want to leave comments and make personal attacks and just lose their freaking minds. And it is absolutely ridiculous. ridiculous. People take this crap way too seriously. It is a hobby and it is meant to be fun. And if you get butthurt over somebody's opinion over anything for that matter, much less knives and EDC gear, then it's not that other person that has a problem. It's you that has a problem. This hobby that we are a part of is really pretty damn silly if you think about it. Nobody needs as much knives and EDC gear as we have, and frankly, it's really not that important. There are many more things that are serious and far more important than knives and EDC, and you need to chill the out. As always, guys, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of these things. And hey, stop me when I'm lying, because I'm not lying. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish, boys and girls. Class dismissed.